little Luigi. How have you been doing today? Oh, I've been doing good, brother. How about you? Well, anyways, little Luigi, anything exciting lately? Not really, brother. Not really. But, Mario, I actually just want to ask you a question. Oh, what kind of question do you have, little Luigi? Well, as I could probably just tell you, by the way, Mario, what is your favorite NFL team, by the way? That's a good question, Luigi. The Colts. What the? Why'd you like the Colts? Well, because, by the way, Luigi, think about it. I mean, the Colts, by the way, were doing pretty good in this year. They were doing pretty well. Like, if you think about it, Luigi, they actually, on the other hand, did pretty well with 3 wins. Like, it's a pretty good, interesting win. Like, they're from India. We're pretty much Indian Lathis. Oh, of course. Of course, you would have to just choose from India. That's a little bit of an interesting take there, brother. Well, yeah, actually, it is, Luigi. So, all I can say is that, well, even if I like the Colts, which I'm not from the Colts, by the way, I'm just pretty much from where you're from, Luigi. We're just in Brooklyn. Of course, and in the Mushroom Kingdom, right? Oh, absolutely to that too, Luigi. Absolutely to that. Well, fair enough. And fair point with you, by the way, Mario. If you like the Colts of the Indian as Colts or whatever you like, or whatever you call it, then it's just called the Indian Colts or something. I don't know. So, anyways, brother, that is a bit of an interesting question that you probably said that your favorite team is the Colts, isn't it? It is, Luigi. It absolutely is. Which even Sonic isn't into football. Well, to be honest with you, Mario, he wouldn't be close to being included in the football. Because, I mean, he still runs fast. I mean, if he tries to get tackled by any football players, trust me, he's going to just take the ball and just get to the field goal anytime that he just knacks it anyway. Oh, so that's why he's just not into football. Well, unfortunately, no, since I haven't ever heard of a word from Sonic yet, but unfortunately, he hasn't been into football lately, so I probably will say that for a later question, which he's not into football, but if he's had anything else to deal with anything, then he's just dealing with what he's got to deal with. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. So yeah, the Luigi, I have to say the Colts. All right, well, explain about the Colts of the favorite team. Well, basically, I haven't said like any team member. I haven't said that I haven't recently just said which number, but at least some others are doing pretty well. Like some others I can expect, and some others I can't probably expect much. But at least I have to say, hopefully the Colts win the Super Bowl because I mean that's going to be a good question. And say, let me look up with this question. Has the Colts won the Super Bowl before in NFL? Oh, this question says right here. Well, go ahead, Mario. Go ahead. Okay, let me just look at this. All right, so looks like this says about the Colts. Ha! Looks like this just says right here on the overview. It says, look, the Indian Lovelace Colts, formerly the Baltimore Colts. Okay, won 2 Super Bowls. Super Bowl V in 1971 as the Baltimore Colts, which I think that the name has just been changed, or however. Yeah, I mean, of course it is. So go ahead and keep reading. And Super Bowl XLI in 2007 as the Indianapolis Colts. Here are the details of their Super Bowl victories. Super Bowl V, the Baltimore Colts, which I'm just going to kind of refer to keep saying is the Indianapolis Colts or whatever, defeated the Dallas Cowboys by 16 and 13 on January 17th, 1971. Holy God! Mamma mia! 1971? Oh my lord, here we go. The Super Bowl XLI. The Indianapolis Colts defeated the Chicago Bears with 29 to 17 on February 4th, 2007. Holy mamma mia! I mean, it is not even close from where like the voice actor was even from. Like, holy crap! I kept telling you, brother. I just kept telling you that. Well, you know, that is just pretty much something. Yeah, I mean, no crap, Luigi. That actually is surprising. To me, for once, I've never even seen any of this. Which I think the Colts have won 2 times in the Super Bowl, but if they get three, that's actually a very good win-win. Ha! Like if you think they're ever going to win 3 times, there, Mario. Like you're going to be that interesting to know how they're going to win 3 times. Well, at least I'm not the only one who probably would knew that. But good question of the Luigi. I mean, the voice actor, well, basically, I'm just going to kind of say it was kind of like 2003, since I think he was probably around 2003. Well, like I said, Mario, well, we probably didn't even hear the information of that, of the details, but, you're pretty much right on that one, since I'll give you that one. Yeah, absolutely. Like, thanks, Luigi. Hey, no problem, no problem. Like, that's pretty insane. Like, 1971. Like, your team, the Colts, Mario, won like 2 times. Like, no crap, that's actually surprising. It is surprising, though, Luigi. Huh, well, hopefully, well, I wonder what your favorite team's gonna be, though, Luigi. Heh, I won't say until it's kind of bit finished. Alright, alright. Well, at least I'm just excited to see how the Colts might win this year, 2025. Mamma mia! Like, if the Colts try to win, then that's actually pretty amazing. I know that would probably pretty much be amazing there, Mario. That actually would be pretty cool. So yeah, that would be pretty cool for once. Well, that's all I can say, Luigi. That's all I can say is that if they win this year, 2025, that is wild. Yep, I probably would say that. So anyway, I'll let you go ahead. All right then. What's your favorite team, Luigi? Oh, well, what my favorite team, by the way, is Mario. Let me just say this: that well, last year, remember what happened last year? Oh yeah, yeah, last year. Of course, it had to be going on with the horrendous hour of pretty much like with that Super Bowl. Like, don't get me started with that crap again. Like, seriously, Luigi, it's just pretty stupid. Ha! Well, I mean, you weren't lucky until your Colts weren't in the Super Bowl, Mario. Well, they were out, Luigi. What do you expect? I mean, most likely I didn't expect them to lose this time last year. Well, like I said, Mario, if it was unexpected, then it wouldn't be from popsicles. Well, it's not even from popsicles. I know, I was just being ironic. Ugh, whatever you say to Luigi. And don't get me started with Taylor Swift for all of God's sakes. Well, what about it? Just don't worry about it, Luigi. It's just pretty boring to hear from, which I know some people just might like it, but for me, there just might be a few different opinions where I might like or dislike, much likely about Taylor Swift, the Luigi. Oh, right. Well, if I have to agree with you, Mario, then hey, I'd say I'd probably agree with you if I have to go get some oranges. Okay, well, fair enough. But anyways, Luigi, now, what's your favorite team? And what's your favorite NFL team? Okie dokie. So, what my favorite team NFL play, one of my favorites, by the way, Mario, is what my favorite NFL team would be is the Detroit Lions. Wait, what? Detroit Lions? Are you out of your mind, Luigi? Well, no, of course I'm not. Which I'd say, by the way, Mario, is that I think the Lions are pretty good. Oh, really? Really? Tell me what, Luigi, and tell me why you picked the Detroit Lions then. Well, for an example, Mario, they did pretty well. I had no other choice to just say is like, oh man, I thought they would actually make it to the Super Bowl last year. Which I have to say, by the way, Mario, is that it's pretty nice. What? Never mind, Luigi. Like, I don't get why you'd have to pick the Detroit Lions. I mean, hey, I didn't have a choice, Mario, so what do you think I was going to make a choice for? Well, never mind about that, so just explain then. Alright. So, what I was actually going to say, by the way, is that why did I pick the Detroit Lions? Well, it's because I think they were actually doing pretty well. They got the same number. They got like the same 3-1. Like, just with you, Mario. Of course, of course. Well, of course, I probably would say that. But at least at least the Colts beat the Rams on that one. Ha! Which I think they probably beat them on that one. Yeah, I mean, oh wait, never mind. You probably lost. Oh, whatever. I mean, never mind. I meant to say the Rams just beat my team. Damn it. Meant to say that part. Whatever you say, Mario. Whatever you say. But at least I have to say that the Detroit Lions definitely beat the Browns on by a 34. Well, your team was just lucky, little Luigi. Your team was just lucky. Ha! Lucky by lucky s'mores. Luigi! What? It's a referring to s'mores. Oh, you mean something else with s'mores. What? No, I wasn't even talking about that, brother. I wasn't even talking about it. Oh, well, whatever you say to Luigi. Just whatever you say then. So, carry on and explain about with the Detroit Lions then. If you're so called, you just want them to probably win to the Super Bowl. Well, good question, Mario. Like, even if your team, the Colts, actually try to win 2 times this time, why do you think they'll even win a third time? At this point, they're just going to lose like any other team that's going to lose. Like, for example, the Ravens got their asses kicked, by the way. Oh, yeah, yeah, I think the Ravens are going to be trash last time, which I think they were trying to get up there, but I think we can all say that the Ravens might probably not consider being up there. Yeah, well, I think it's just going to be a good bye-bye for them a little bit and just say, like, you know what, I think it's just time to toss the towel, man. I think they're just going to probably lose. Yeah, well, you may never expect with any other teams these days. Might just lose again. That comes to the weakest or the strongest. That might probably be from out of that. Yeah, well, you're not wrong on that, Mario. I think you're not completely wrong on that. So, anyways, let me go ahead and look on this one. Let me go ahead and look. So, let me go ahead and speak on the microphone for a bit. All right. Go ahead and speak, Luigi. Has the Detroit Lions ever won a Super Bowl before? All right, let's see what this says. What? Oh, come on. Oh my god, Luigi. Really? You think the Lions were going to actually win? Shut up, Mario. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, are you seriously kidding me, Luigi? The Detroit Lions. Oh man. Wow. I really kind of felt bad for you on that one. But Mario. All right, let me look at this. What now? Let me look at this overview. No, the Detroit Lions have never won a Super Bowl and have never appeared in the game. They are one of the NFL's oldest franchises and are one of the only team to have played in every season of the Super Bowl era without ever reaching the championship. While the Lions did one for pre Super Bowl NFL championships in between 1935 and 1957. Their most recent chance to reach to the Super Bowl was in 2023 season when they lost the NFC Championship game to the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, come on. Well, I guess you just got played that time, Luigi. Man, your Lions got destroyed by, I don't know, the 49ers? Like, are you for real, Luigi? Oh, come on, Mario. Like, you never probably expected once about that. Well, like I said, that was actually pretty funny to watch. Well, at least I was giving you a little bit less feedback. Well, hey, I mean, if your team, the Lions, would have ever tried to win a Super Bowl for once, then it probably would have happened. Oh, screw that, Mario. Trust me, the Lions are going to come back for a comeback. Oh, sure, sure. Whatever you say on that, Luigi. Whatever you say. I mean, you might as well to admit anyway that the Colts are going to win again. That's not happening, Mario. That will not happen. Oh, really? Then figure it out for whatever's going to happen. Huh, we'll just see about that, Mario. We'll just see. Oh, really? Yeah, really, really. Huh, really, really, really? Yeah, I would really, really, really want to hear that from you, Mario. Well, anyways, so, like I said to Luigi, your Lions of the Detroit are just going to go down. Ha, we'll see about that, Mario. And like I said, Indiana's Colts are going down too. Yeah, we'll just see it, Luigi. Like I said, your Lions are gonna get smoked out there smoked out there by a different team out there. Ha! I would say for the same thing to you too, Mario. Which we'll just see who's gonna win that Super Bowl. Yeah, we'll just see about that. And also, by the way, Luigi, I'll even make a bet for you. All right, what's that? Well, if my Colts and your Lions might get into that Super Bowl, then I'll let you be on a deal for this. All right, I'm listening, I'm listening. So the deal is, Luigi, if my Colts win, then I'm making you do laundry. And you have to take care of Light Blue Yoshi outside and give him a walk. What the? Mario, why would you give me that kind of bet? Well, like I said to Luigi, no takebacks on that. Ah, damn it. Mamma mia. All right. You want to go on that, Mario? You want to go on that now? All right. Here's a deal for you, Mario. Is that deal? Here's what my deal is for that proposed for you. Is by the way, is that if the Detroit Lions do ever succeed and win, by the way, Mario, is if they win, oh, I got a good deal for you. What deal do you think you have now? All right. The deal is, by the way, Mario, if the Colts lose to the Detroit Lions of my Lions, then you, on the other hand, Mario, well, I just got the idea to suppose for the idea is that for you, you have to go into the Haunted Mansion. Get it? You have to go into a haunted mansion because it would be called Mario's Haunted Mansion. Oh, come on, Luigi. I'm not a Ghostbuster. Ha! Well, like I said, it's going to be a deal for you. Ah, fine, Luigi. If you win, I'm going to go into the haunted house and deal with that ghost problems of yours. Which you might as well have to do. Which I know I will have to do anyway and listen to the professor. Alrighty. So, you got a deal or what? Ah, fine. Deal. Well, anyways, so, like I said, Mario, if your Colts lose, then you're going into that haunted house and pretty much will have to deal with the ghosts. But if you lose, Luigi, you have to do laundry and take care of Light Blue Yoshi for a walk. And as in for a fact, Yoshi, on the other hand, of my pet, well, he's been doing good lately. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice of you, Mario. That's real nice. So, anyways, Luigi, that's all I just want to tell you about. All right, then. I'm just going to go ahead and walk around, Mario, since this interesting little debate of ours we're actually doing pretty well. Of course it was. But just don't expect to remember that, as far as I can say it, is that the Colts are going to win this year. We'll see. I mean, my Lions, of course, will make another interesting comeback to win the Super Bowl again. But trust me, Mario, they're going to win the first time ever in 2026. Haha, really? Well, as I could say from the bottom of my mouth, Luigi, is that they, on the other hand, of the Colts, are going to get a third Super Bowl ring win as they're going to get it. Ha! All right then. Well, you wish. Alrighty then, Luigi. A deal is a deal. Yep, that's right. A deal is a deal. Now, anyways, Luigi, go ahead and take care of your walk. Well, I, on the other hand, will just hang around in the house. All right then, whatever you say. Anyways, everybody, my name is Mario. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. Woohoo! And I hope to see you Pazanios absolutely in the next video. And just remember, everybody, this is a lesson by yours truly, Mario. That yes, even though me and my bro Luigi are from Brooklyn, then all I'm saying, by the way, is that, well, to be honest with you guys, is that, well, we just only like teams that are pretty bit interesting, you know. That I had to pick the Colts, and he had to pick the Detroit Lions and stuff. But, anyways, my name is Mario. Thank you very much for watching this video. And as and for always, is I hope the Colts are going to win this year. So hopefully, if you Pazanios like the Colts, then go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys like the Detroit, then go ahead and subscribe at the Lions. Luigi, are you going to go for a walk or something? Oh, don't worry about that. I'm going to do that just now. But anyway, for me, I'm just going to speak anyway. Whatever. Just go ahead and say something to Luigi. Alrighty then. Anyways, so, go ahead. Oh, alright then. Anyways, I'm the Luigi. Please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe. And hit the bell to be notified. Anyways, I'm the Luigi. And I'm Mario. And we'll see you next time, Pazzanos. Woohoo! That's right, we'll see you, Pazzanos, absolutely. In the next video, everybody, the Luigi is signing out. Woohoo! Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.